And here together, able to look in my eyes, will all say, not at all. Never. Can't. But we know. Mason knows. Because Mason don't either. We don't live that way. We don't live that way. We think it's okay to lie sometimes. Now you can get real legalistic in that, I know. So I won't. But I'm just asking the question, how dishonest can you be and still be honest? You must be persistent when you seek to communicate with your heart and to tell the truth and base that all on trust. You know, I've teased before Becky in her famous brown suit. Everybody knows that story mostly by now. I told her the truth. I didn't like it. And I paid for it. So you know what it taught me? Lie next time. Why to teach me that? Number one, because when you're 17, you don't trust anybody. And she didn't trust me. She thought she did. She thought she trusted me, and that when she looked at something and saw herself look beautiful in that ugly, disgusting brown outfit, that Mason could be trusted to see it in the same way. And when I didn't, she didn't see Mason communicating from his heart and telling her the truth. She saw a break in trust. You see? Because trust can be conditional. I trust you as long as you agree with me. And that's not trust. That's what we'll do with it. Now today, guess what? If she came out with something, I said, "Oh, you know what she say? Don't look." Right? Because now we trust. And now it's safe sometimes to tell the truth and to say, you know. But you learn by what happened. And so I say that to say this. I caution you not to allow that teacher to teach you those lessons. Because if you really embark on a journey that says, I'm going to be as close to Jesus as I can as I relate to him, I'm going to realize that that's the only thing that I was built to do, was to have a relationship. I'm really going to love him, and I'm going to love people the way he's taught me to love them. And I'm going to communicate with them always through my heart, always with love, always trying to build on trust and tell them the truth. It's going to bite. You will be persecuted and singled out and laughed at and mocked, and it will hurt. And so that lesson will teach, don't do that anymore. And I caution you not to listen. So instead, listen to Jesus say that, yeah, you will. You know, he told us up front, you're going to get singled out. If they singled me out, they're going to single you out. They're going to laugh. They're going to mock. They're going to throw rocks. But you don't answer to them. You never will. We're going to be persistent. You know, Jesus says in Luke 18:1, pray and don't give up. That means be persistent. We're also going to have confidence. We're going to have confidence that as we endeavor together to communicate this way, to seek this better way of doing it, that it's going to work. That we're going to have success. In Matthew 7:7, Jesus says, ask and it will be given to you. Not maybe. Jesus says, ask and it will be given to you. That's a statement of confidence. Believe that when you ask God for guidance and help, it's going to be given. Don't hold. Believe. We're going to have confidence that this will work. That this can be done. Because it's too easy for me to go hear somebody tell me it can't. That's not the challenge. The challenge is to be able to support one another as we build trust-based relationships where we know how vital and how important communication is. So we're going to be persistent. We're going to be confident. And we're going to be reverent. Do you know the Lord's Prayer? How does it start? Who art in heaven. I immediately recognize his position as it relates to mine. So when I communicate with anyone, I need to be reverent about what they're dealing with and respect it and recognize it. Realize where they are and where I am. Because guess what? I don't want to talk to you about my drinking problem if I know you're just going to hammer me with how terrible I have treated my family. Because some people might say, tell me something I don't already know. I hope that you can see how this all stacks. If you have a relationship with me that's on trust, and you know I can go to Brother Mason and he will tell me the truth, but he will love me because I trust him, then you'll come talk to me about your drinking problem. Because you know it's not my interest to beat you down and to place myself higher than you. My interest is to understand exactly where you are and to go there. And that is good, pure, real communication. I'll leave you with this one last thought about communicating. I've mentioned over and over, we need to tell the truth. I want to give you 2 points about the truth. Well, you can speak the truth in love, or you can aim the truth. I can aim something true at you and break your heart. I told the truth. But if I go back to Becky's brown outfit, I told the truth and I aimed it right at her. I said, that is the ugliest outfit I have ever seen. And I'm rephrasing it because I said it looked like brown. I said it looked like doo-doo. That's not something I would say from the pulpit, but I kept digging, so I had to get out now. So I said, oh my goodness, y'all, if y'all could have seen her face. She had bought this, she was working this, she had bought this. She saw beauty in that outfit, and I said, it looks like doo-doo. You look like doo-doo. Did I tell her the truth about what I thought about the outfit? Absolutely. I told her I didn't like it. It looks like doo-doo. But did I speak it in love? I took that truth right in her face. Now, given time and hindsight, you might say, it's not too bad, but you're so pretty, and I just don't know if brown is the best color to bring out how beautiful you are. Now, did I just say the exact same thing to her? Yep. I said I didn't like it. But did you hear me say I didn't like it? Or did you hear me say, there are better things? All right, let's go find them. Now, I understand 100%. Yeah, now you're talking about being sly and saying things that you're not. Yes, because that's how the world wants you to believe it. Because that's how the world uses it. You know, going out and greasing somebody's palms. Well, I can be your buddy, so one day you can give me a deal on that car I keep looking at. Or I'm buddies with the guy who owns this restaurant, so that means I can walk in there and get lunch for free. You know, that's how the world wants you to see it used. And God wants you to know that communicating through the heart is used so they benefit from your love. So that as you communicate love that's built on trust and you're telling them the truth, you seek to say it in a way that does not hurt. Because I want you to know the truth. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I want you to know I love you. I want to tell you I can't say that what you've done is okay. But I can tell you that you're forgiven. And I'm going to go with you the whole way as we live through whatever you've done. Now, did I just tell you what you did was wrong? Yeah. I said I couldn't say it was okay. But I left you understanding that I will not leave nor forsake you, which is what I have been taught Jesus did for me and then told me to do for everyone else. You have to communicate. I have a wife from the heart. told me the truth. She said, you're not being short-winded. The truth is this. If even this room of 15 people could live this way, you and I and everyone else here could not put our brains together and formulate an understanding of how it would change our entire life. You cannot, God even said, you can't imagine what I want to bless you with. You can't understand what I want to bless you with. And what he's asked us to do is emulate him as he simply told the truth. Told the truth through love and taught people to trust him. He meant what he said. He told them that I am going to prepare a place for you, and I will come and take you back to myself. That's not a lie, and you can't untell it because he told the truth. You are called to communicate with each other and with everyone in the same way. You communicate forgiveness that way. You communicate correction and reproof that way. In all things, endeavor to help people know they can trust you because you are honest and because you love them. You cannot imagine what is possible.